Hi everyone, this is Access Chapter 10, the training movie number 3, and we left off, we were working on this employees by position, which was a report that was in the start file, and we just added in the subtotal and the grand total, and then we hid the details so that the only thing we see are the subtotals and the grand total. So we're on step 10, so it says switch to design view. I'm going to do that, maybe. Add a label at the 1-inch horizontal rule in the report footer. So, report footer. Report. Oh, I did it in the header. Okay, so you know what? I have to go back to this group and sort. I swear I did it on. So let's do this. Okay, guys, sorry, I fixed that. The sum is in the footer, not the header. I wondered why it looked a little different. So let me go to layout. Okay, so here we go. All right. So now we are okay. So add a label at the 1-inch horizontal rule in the report footer. So that's here. Change the label to grand total. Let's see. Change the label text to grand total. So we're going to come over here and we're going to look at our controls. I want to do a label. I want to go to the 1-inch and put it in here. And then it's going to say I can't read. Undo that. I'm going to put that in the report footer, right? Report footer. Put that in here, and it's going to say grand total. Change the label to grand total. Okay, we did that. I need to do some. I keep getting lost here. Okay, I did that. Align the grand total label and calculated fields to top. Okay, yeah. See how they're not kind of lined up. So I'm going to select both of those. Arrange, align, top. Now they're okay. I actually am going to make them size them to shortest, so they're both the same size. Okay, so we can come over here, and I did that. Add a label at the 1-inch horizontal rule in the employee position footer. Okay, so add a label. So we have to go back to design, my controls, label, 1-inch, in the position footer, position subtotal for the text. Okay, so I did it at the 1-inch and I did the text. Align the position subtotal label and the calculated to the top. So here, arrange, align, top, and I'm going to size them to tallest. Okay. Okay. All right. So this step 10 is done. Okay. Insert a horizontal line at the 1-inch horizontal ruler in the report footer at the top of the grand total label. Okay, so back to design. It says drag the line to the 4-inch. So we're going to put a line from here over to the 4-inch. So I'm going to start that by design, controls, finding my line. I'm going to come over here where my little cross is, click, hold, and go right there to 4-inch. I don't like that line. Let me do that again. So control, line, I'm going to press and hold my shift key. Okay, so insert a horizontal line in, okay, drag it to the 4-inch. Okay, so that's done. Format the line to have a dash dot dot border style. Okay, so I'm going to go to properties, and we're going to look for style, and it says dot, what's it say, dash dot dot. Okay, dash dot dot, width of 1 inch. Wait. That's like the not how wide it is, but how deep it is. So let's see. I'm going to do that another way here. So actually, let's switch over to layout view. Click on it here and see if we can get to it. It's not letting me. All right, let's go back. Okay, so it was right next to it. Okay, so do you see where the dot, dash dot dot come down here? So this where it says border width and not width. So make sure you don't change that one. So we want to change that hairline to 1 point. And then let's go back and see what we got. All right, so format, we did that to dot. Okay, we didn't do the dark red color. So let's do that next. So we have it selected, property sheet, and then the color, lips, and let's double check, dark red. Dark red border. Okay, so let's look at it and see. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so we're going to save it and close it, and then we're done with 11. Okay, so step 12, we're going to open report summary lessons fees in design view. So I'm going to right click design view, close that up. Okay, so we've got that done. Change the title to summary of lessons fees by a student. So all I'm going to do here is modify this label here by a student. Okay. So we've got the change of title done. In the employee name footer section, so here let's find it, employee name footer section, select the calculated control equals sum fee, and edit the control source by typing equals sum fee times lesson count. Okay, so I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to properties, and then here in data, I like to zoom it so I can see it better. You don't necessarily have to do that. I just like to be able to see it. So here's the current formula. So I went to properties, I went to the control source, and I just did a right click zoom. So it brings this up, and now I can really see. Edit it. So inside this parentheses, we're going to do times bracket lesson, oops, got my hands on the wrong, lesson count, square bracket. Okay, it changes that. So we now have in the employee name, select control, edit, we have that done. In the report footer, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come here, I'm going to go zoom, and I'm going to put in here times square bracket lesson count square bracket. Okay, close. And then instead of grand total, I'm going to make this say employee summary in the employee name footer. Oh, undo that. Employee name footer, instead of the word sum, I'm just going to change that to employee name, employee summary. Get it right. Okay, so we're done with 12 now. All right, I'm going to end this movie and start with 13. We're going to continue on. All right, guys, thank you.